me today.
Not a problem, Kate. Thanks for meeting with me as well.
So, what are your main concerns that you wish to discuss in today's meeting?
I'm mostly concerned about Layla's readiness for school.
Yeah.
As you know, I have dyslexia, and I'm seeing small signs that remind me of myself when I was her age. I'd really like to get her onto the right path at an early age, just so that she doesn't have the same problems as I did when I started school.
Yeah, fair enough. So, as a collaborative team and a support system, I think we can really help to ease that transition and get her on the right track and get her ready for school. So, we can provide some strategies to assist her learning. So, I think we'll begin by discussing her interest, strengths, and some weaknesses, and then link some strategies to help to improve these for her future development.
Sounds great.
So, with her, the observations we've been doing over the past couple of weeks, so I think I sent them home to you the other week. So, there's just some learning stories, some jottings, and things like that. So we do authentic assessment, so that's where we test their abilities in real world context. And I've really noticed that her interest in farming from your farm and her grandparents has really shone through. She's become really an expert learner in these situations and a leader.
Yeah, it's great to see her utilise the information that she learns at home at kinder, especially in the vegetable garden. It's great to see the photos of her being a leader.
Yeah, so she loves doing these working bees, so we like to scaffold her learning. We like to ask lots of questions and extend on her knowledge. And I think that's really expanded on her conversation skills. So her role as the speaker and listener, because I know she's had a lot of trouble with these two things.
That's great that she's so confident and shows she feels like she really belongs in her setting.
Yeah, and that actually links in. So this is an early years learning framework. So I'll send this home for you to have a look.
Yep.
So it's really linked in well with our program.
In regards to her conversation, I think she has gotten a lot better. But what can we do to help her further this?
Yeah, so just continual conversation with her at home, especially when she's leading the conversation, and based on her interests, and that will really help her to expand her skills. So Layla learns best through the learning style of visual spatial. So she loves lots of drawing, verbal communication, and imaginative play.
What sort of things do you provide to support this learning style?
So lots of freedom of choice. So Layla tends to do a lot of crafts, arts, painting, and lots of imaginative play. And I've noticed that she does lots of incorporating her farm interests, lots of farm animal play.
What are your main concerns in regards to her weaknesses and limitations?
I think her biggest thing is her hand. She doesn't have a hand dominance, so she can't decide if she'd like to use right or left, and her balance and coordination. So I'll just show you, these are the photos from last week when she was in the arts corner. So see how she's swapping from her right to her left?
Yep.
So I think the best thing to do with this would be a PMP program or perceptual motor program.
What does that involve?
So what that is, so it'll be her perception of herself and her world around her. So how she sees herself through movement and things like that.
This help her develop her dominant hand?
Yeah, so with continual attendance, and we'll continue that on at kinder, we'll do lots of fine and gross motor activities. So hopefully she'll decide on a dominant hand that she feels more comfortable holding, and we'll go to a pincer grasp.
Is that how she holds pencils and things?
Yeah, so right now she's holding them in the palmer, and we want her to be in the pincer so that she can form her letters correctly.
So where can I find a program for her to attend?
Yeah, so I've popped lots of information onto this disc for you, so and some videos as well for you and Layla to have a look at of what to expect.
Okay.
And I thought that we can schedule another meeting and call them together and go through it with like that.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'd love to schedule another meeting just to go over it further.
Not a problem. And in regards to your worries about her dyslexia, there is a pre-screening available. So that's through the Australian Dyslexia Association. So I've just printed out a bit of the information with the contact numbers and the website.
Yep.
So I thought you and Travis can have a look over that, and we can schedule another meeting and go over it together.
Okay, thank you for that. I think the earlier it's recognised, the better. So we can help Layla with the difficulties she's facing. I would love to keep you involved in the process, just so that Layla has like a familiar educator there with her.
Yeah, not a problem. I'd love to. Just keep a bit of consistency for her. So we'll schedule another meeting. Does next Thursday suit?
Yep, that's fine.
And also, all of this type of thing will help her to feel the belonging, being, and becoming, and really help her grow as an individual.
Okay, that's great.
No worries. I'll see you next Thursday.
Yep, see ya.